And next up on the comedy side, please welcome Chris Boutro up to the stage.
Yeah.
Should I use this one? Use the regular one, right? Alright. Whoever comes up after me, don't touch the microphone because I'm sick. No, I'm sick. I sound sicker than I am. Guys, who here is on Time Warner Cable? You're applying just because you agreed, not because you like the company. I guess they had another outage yesterday, which is like the fourth one this week. And for me, it seems like every time that my Time Warner internet goes out, it's always exactly when I sit down on my computer to watch some porn and have a good wank. And it's a problem because I have I'm a busy guy, a very tight schedule. I can't really change things around on the fly. Like if I've committed that period of time to rubbing one out, now I have to go through with it, but like now I don't have any material. So like now I'm scrounging for material. I go through I go on my temporary internet files to see if like there's some cached videos I've already watched. And usually all I can find is like video 1 of 4 from monstersofcock.com where the chick meets Ramon, that really creepy looking Cuban guy, and like doesn't even take her clothes off. Last week, like half the crowd laughed at the laughing recognition of my reference to Ramon. So they were either more honest or they were pervier than you guys. Ramon, you're gonna go to the site tonight and look. So now, I'm really panicking because I gotta rub this one out because now I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So like I go find an Eddie Bauer catalog, that doesn't do it for me. I found my high school yearbook, and then I remember I went to an all boys high school in Philly, so that's not really gonna work. Although I will say, I mean, some of those 14-year-old guys just reaching puberty, they're all really kind of clean shaven and smooth. So I'm thinking it's not exactly gay if I do it, but it still doesn't work. So yeah, finally, I just last resort I go to my DVDs and I pop in Jerry Maguire because the little kid with the glasses was pretty fucking adorable. Dropping those all over your fucking glasses. No, I'm not a pedophile. I just want to reiterate that. I have like 770 something Facebook friends. Only 4 of them are teenagers. Okay, that does not make me a pedophile. And Summer Malone turns 20 next month, and I'm not going to replace her. I'm not getting a new teen in there. So at least I'm making progress. What else? Oh, guys, do you like these Asian tourists? What's the deal with Asian tourists? No, I worked on the street in front of the building across from the Chinese theater, so I see them all the time. Every like Asian tourist group, like they're always they always dress alike. Like they're always wearing like a suit or wearing the same silly hat or the same colored shirt or badge. And I just like the honesty of their tour leaders, just acknowledging that even they can't tell their Asians apart from the other Asians in LA. That didn't even get a laugh last week. It was some guy told me afterwards that he liked it. That's the only reason. I've been, the Asians come here a lot. They're big tourists. I've been to Asia a couple of times myself. The food's good over there. You usually get like Chinese food every single day. But since you're eating it every day, they come up with more and more varieties. And one of the best things I ever had was in Bangkok. I had bacon and fried rice, which like I always thought would be like the most delicious food ever. And lo and behold, they invented it. So I'm wondering what they're going to come up with next. So I'm really hoping this is now on my dream list. What I think would now be the ultimate food would of course be pussy fried rice. Which now I don't know. They are skilled over there. They may not have the culinary technology yet. Like I don't really specifically know how you would get pussy into fried rice. But believe you me, I'm pretty sure when they finally do invent it, pussy fried rice is going to taste pretty damn good. That was a bit I did like my 3rd time doing stand-up, and I just thought maybe if I do it with 3 years of developing this commanding stage presence, maybe that would make it a little funnier. No, I always thought like that would be like a good Chris Rock, like pussy fried rice. It sound a little funnier that way. But the delivery is what makes that. I'm from Philadelphia, so this is almost one of those nights where I want to cover my face like I did at Big Fish for the summers you were there. Separate myself from the disaster. This is not a disaster. I'm getting some good laughs out of you guys. Thank you very much. I'm from Philly, so I read the Philly news a lot to get stories that don't really make it out here. And one story I read, a teenage girl in Philly told police that she was kidnapped from the train station, blindfolded, driven to an unknown location, raped, then driven to another location and dropped off. That's where they found her. Turns out the next day she recanted the story. She made the whole thing up just because she was out with her boyfriend, didn't want her parents to know. And this happens a lot, and a lot of times they don't recant the story soon enough, and like, you know, other people get involved, like some black guy gets arrested, which is always usually what happens there. But fortunately, she recanted, and it could be a problem, because it actually reminded me of kind of a similar story, which happened a while ago. You guys may remember this. There was a teenage girl who she was actually engaged to a guy, got knocked up by another guy, but to cover her ass, so like, you know, her fiance wouldn't dump her. She made up this totally convoluted story. Get this, maybe you remember. She claimed that an angel of the Lord came unto her, told her she would be with child by the power of the Holy Spirit and give birth to the Son of God. Did not recant the story. Some of us have figured it out, but to this day, many people still believe it, and it ended up ruining billions of lives. There's a new one I just wrote last night. I stumbled over the wording, but I think you got the idea there. Just a little holiday themed here, because I'm probably not going to be here next week. And I'm probably not the week after. It's usually dead here the last 2 weeks of December. So I'll say it one final time. ChrisPutro.com. You guys have been great. Merry fucking Christmas.
Give it up to Chris Putro.